Sound check. Sound check. Mm. Let's set a goal. Gotta set the goal. Choose a super colored chest that count. I don't know how long I'll be on here. We'll get 15 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna go over these rituals for the new moon. 15 minutes for the goal. I will host a Q&A session. Sometime in the future. My life hasn't even registered yet. So if you want to see the goal, let's look up some full moon rituals. I already have mine planned for myself. I'm not going to discuss it because I want y'all. I don't want nobody trying to interfere, even though it won't work. But still, let's just pull up some random things here. We got 8. Okay. You can choose what you want to do. If you've already got yours set up and everything, good deal. The full moon does happen overnight, so you can set things up by this evening, and then whatever you're going to do should have some sort of results here in the next few days. The full moon rituals do offer a chance to connect with a lunar energy for reflection, release, and manifestation. So that's our intentions, that's our goal. The common practices include journaling, meditation, charging crystals, and cleansing spaces. Okay. You can do all these things. These rituals are often performed to acknowledge accomplishments, release what no longer serves, and set intentions for the coming cycle. Here's a more detailed look at some popular full moon rituals. I'm getting this offline as A1, as an AI overview. So first we have journaling. Full moons are a great time for reflecting on the past cycle and writing down intentions for the next. So whatever you did on the new moon, you can go back and look at the readings I put up at the new moon a few weeks ago. And maybe you've done something, you were doing some spiritual work then, or even, work in the 3D. So reflect on that past cycle or even last year sometime. Writing down intentions for the next cycle. Journaling can help process emotions. It can also help reduce stress and to clarify your goals. Meditation, especially during a full moon, can be a powerful, this is number two, can be a powerful tool for calming the mind and then connecting with lunar energy. Now, the moon's influence on water, including the human body, is a reason why meditation is considered beneficial during a full moon. So I will be using water in my ritual. Okay. Also, crystal charging, placing crystals under the full moon's light is a common practice to cleanse and amplify their energy. And I already spoke about using the clear crystal quartz. You can decide how you want to use it. But to me, this is the best one to use for clearing, for clarity. All right, with your magic. So, with the crystal charging, placing crystals under the full moon's light is a common practice to cleanse and amplify their energy. If you use selenite, some crystals aren't great for water. Selenite is one of those. They're not supposed to be used in water or to get wet. So make sure you check the properties of your crystals before you use them. If you're not going to use the clear quartz, crystals are believed to absorb and radiate energy. And the full moon is thought to enhance this process. Also, cleansing rituals. You can also do this as like cleaning out your spaces. That's something else I'm doing today too. Cleaning out cobwebs. We have a lot of spiders in our area. And just kind of getting things organized and cleared out and dusted. That could be a great cleansing ritual. Also, smudging with sage or other cleansing herbs, or simply visualizing a cleansing light. This can help clear negative energy from your space and to prepare it for the new intentions. Okay. You can also take a moon bath. Taking a bath under the moonlight or even just visualizing a moon bath can be relaxing and a revitalizing experience. Some add Epsom salts for added therapeutic benefits. You also might want to try pink Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan sea salt. Yeah, I used that in my last full moon ritual. That brought a lot of things to the surface from the past. Okay, and also the pink Himalayan sea salt balances it out so that you can still move in love, because there could be some very devastating things that come out. I'm telling you. Also, gratitude ceremonies for the full moon as a ritual. Acknowledging what you are grateful for is a powerful way to focus on positive energy and to attract more abundance into your life. Releasing rituals. Full moons are associated with release, so consider writing down anything you want to let go of and symbolically release. Okay. You can burn it, bury it, or you can tear it up. And for number eight, that's a good number to stop at. Eight, setting intentions. So after releasing what no longer serves you, just use the full moon's energy to set clear intentions for the coming cycle. And be specific about your desires and how you want to manifest them. I feel like that's a really strong message in this moon cycle, to be very intentional, be very specific about your desires. And remember, you know, those who work for the dark side also use the full moon as rituals and ceremonies. Okay. Um, why do I keep losing my connections? Even I'm falling off here. That is so crazy. Start it up again. Okay. Yeah, I've only been here 9 minutes. All right, so this has some important. Um, I'm not gonna go any deeper than that. I'm gonna say it says important consideration. So with the timing, full moon rituals can be performed during the full moon phase and the few days surrounding it. We use 3 days before, 3 days after. Individual practices, it's always individual first. Adapt means make it fit for you. Adapt these rituals to your own needs and your own preferences. There is no right or wrong way to connect with the moon's energy. Um, and then the safety. If you're burning anything, do it so safely and responsibly, preferably outdoors or in a well ventilated area. Okay, if you're going to use fire. Um, Says what not to do during a full moon. This could probably tap back. Like my grandmother taught me a lot of things about moon magic and a lot. I think that was like with the indigenous um passing down traditions and stuff. My grandmother taught me a lot of things as far as the earth is concerned, with rituals and how it's connected to your body, and the earth is connected to our bodies. So during a full moon, it's generally advised to avoid initiating new projects or relationships because you're in a fulfillment here or making any sort of major decisions. We're also in a lot of retrograde energy. So when engaging in intense discussions or conflicts, maybe keep that on the low. This is why it says not to force things. And engaging in self-destruction or any self-critical thoughts. Okay. Additionally, some traditions suggest avoiding cutting your hair or your nails, in some cultures, holding funerals or mourning rituals. Yeah, she was big on when you cut your hair and stuff like that too. Uh, so, starting new adventures, a full moon is often seen as a time of culmination and release, not new beginnings. It's not the ideal time to launch new projects or relationships, as these may not be successful, even though that could be in the plans. But right now, we're releasing. So, we have to release to bring in something new, making major decisions. And I've been reminded over these last few days not to do anything that just emotions are high with this full moon energy. So just like don't make any major decisions, or don't let the depression or your emotions get too out of whack, or try to maintain some sort of balance here. The heightened emotions and the energy of a full moon can cloud your judgment, so making significant life choices during this time could lead to regret or to some sort of poor outcome. Okay. Also, this is about like arguing or engaging in any sort of intense discussions or conflicts. It's been coming up a lot in the readings. Full moons can amplify the emotions once again, and arguments are more likely to escalate. So it's best to avoid confrontations and any heated discussions at this time, as decisions made in the heat of the moment may be regrettable later. Okay, but I wish I knew that a long time ago. Anyway, self-destructive or self-critical thoughts. We talk about this a lot. This is Five of Swords energy here. A full moon can be a time of introspection and releasing negativity, but it's crucial to avoid dwelling on negative thoughts or engaging in any self-destructive behavior. Just keep it mellow right now. Cutting your hair or your nails. My nails have been chipping a little bit because I've been doing so much, but anyway, I don't have many. Some believe that cutting your nails or hair during a full moon can affect their growth or lead to undesirable results. Take that how it resonates. It seems like my grandmother used to believe in something like that, but it could be considered a superstition, but that's whatever you believe in, okay? And then dealing with the funerals or mourning. In some cultures, conducting funerals or mourning rituals during a full moon is considered inauspicious. So not a good idea. So in essence, the full moon is a powerful time that can bring things to a head and encourage release and reflection, which is what we're looking for. And it's a good time to be mindful of your emotions, take note, avoid any impulsive decisions, and focus on releasing what no longer serves you rather than starting new things or engaging in any conflicts. Okay. Ooh, I haven't pulled these cards for a minute here. Let me go ahead and get an oracle. As above, so below. Is this tap into the energy of the collective for this full moon, on this full moon, on this full moon. So we have unfolding according to your will. Things are unfolding according to your will, the will of your higher power, your God. If you trust in if you work in tandem with an outside source, I don't suggest you give all your power to an outside source. I don't care who it is or what it is. I don't even know where this book is, if I even need it. But this says to, according to your will, change me, divine beloved, into one who lets you guide things according to your will. May the highest unfold in all ways. We can't ask for anything more than that. Let's pull a few of these almost personals. Remember, we're staying away from conflict. This is a message of moving in silence we've been coming up with all week. Okay. An earthquake, we have earthquake energy, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Snapped, okay? Something may snap, the earth may snap, and earth energy may snap. They buried the evidence. As above, so below. They buried the evidence. Change me, divine beloved. One more. Let's get a yes or no, please. According to your will, unfolding according to your will. We're not forcing anything. The answer is yes. Fortune is on your side. An unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. That's more energy here, more life giving sustenance. A second wind brings in a phenomenal opportunity for conquering those impossible peaks, the mountains that seem to be impossible. There will be a streak of positivity within your day to day life, okay, an everyday thing. So get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful, okay? That's your focus, that's your goal. Climbing the summit, we're still talking about this mountain energy, so there's an ascension here. This takes time and it takes skill. I know the ones who resonate with me are very skilled here. The situation develops slowly over 2 to 5 months, but eventually provides fruit. We are looking at a lot of September and October energy in the future here for this channel. Only the most unbridled desires and purposeful actions can ignite the fireworks. Okay. Setting your intentions, like I said, for the full moon energy and not really controlling everything, letting the universe or your higher power to let things happen here or things go where they should. Um, Only the most unbridled desires and purposeful actions can ignite the fireworks. They are the fuse and you are the match. As above, so below. Okay, so maybe someone's still stuck in their head. They could have a brain freeze right now. You're overthinking something. That's because we're supposed to be like chilling, okay, owning our shit, okay, and just kind of setting in it a little bit and clearing out what's no longer helping you. If you feel like you're over something or you've healed a part of your life or something that you've been that's been sticking out or nagging at you, then let that go. That's the point of this ritual here. Write it down, let it go. Uh, yeah, someone could be feeling too run down, too much. They may not be able to handle this energy here. I'm telling you, it could be very chaotic for some. And one more, please. I'm getting three no's and a yes. So you are rising to the challenge, floating on air, and you are advancing. Keep up that same energy. I love y'all. Please stay blessed and grounded, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.